What's up, you guys? It's your girl Love Ashay back at you with another video. Today we're talking to Sagittarius and Sagittarius only. What's up, you guys? So let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on for you guys in the month of April. You're not the same person your family remembers, and I don't think they realize that. Or maybe that's something that you're afraid to kind of confront. But this month brings some type of confrontation. And it's not with anyone else. Don't be like, oh Lord, who is it gonna be? Who is it gonna be, Ashay? But this confrontation is with the version of you who's still performing for people who can't see you clearly. It's like someone has a certain impression of you, or people in your family have a certain impression of you, and really the whole time, the whole relationship, you were just performing to keep the peace in the relationship. And it's like when you settle in and you're finally yourself, there are these people in your family, relationships, friendships that are trying to tell you to be yourself or say that you're acting funny, right? But here's the thing. I feel like you spent years trying to hold it all together, trying to be the one who doesn't complain, the one who just gets it done, the one who succeeds, who proves them wrong, who makes it out, right? Who keeps the peace. But something in your soul is shaking loose now. And it may feel like you're falling apart, but you're not. You're finally being the real you. There's an old role that you've been wearing like a skin, like a skin on Fortnite, right? One that says I'm okay, I'm not sad, I'm not worried, I'm not stressed, I can carry that. I can take on that burden. I've got it, I've got you, I'll take care of that. When all you really want is someone to see the real you. And Spirit is not done with you yet. April is going to show you how much of your identity was shaped in survival, how much of your confidence was built on needing to prove something, how much of your strength came from not feeling safe enough to be soft. I guess we can use that word, soft. But now you are being called to become a more authentic version of yourself, a truer version of yourself. In the month of April, you're learning to listen to your body again. Tension in your shoulders, your chest, your stomach. For some of y'all, you have this tendency to bite on the side of your jaw, super specific. Bite on the side of your jaw, like on the inside of your mouth when you are trying to bite. You know how they say bite your tongue? Well, you bite the side of your jaw. I don't know, it's so random. But if it's for you, it's for you. But you're not doing that anymore. You're not biting your tongue just to agree to keep the peace. You're learning to hear yourself, even in a room full of people, even in chaos. And beneath the expectations, beneath the layers of who they thought you be, that version of you, she's emerging. She's reclaiming everything that was shamed or dismissed or ignored or repressed. Your softness, your knowing, hell, your rage, your joy, your clarity, it's all coming back online in April. But you're also realizing just how long you had to mute yourself to belong to a version of family that felt like survival and not safety. How much you had to silence the parts of you that were screaming to be heard, to be understood, in order to fit in. April is here to remind you that this path that you're on, it's it's not meant to be familiar, right? Family is familiar, right? Spirit is speaking about faithfulness. Something about faithfulness. You need to be faithful, faithful to yourself, faithful to who you are. And in order to do that, you can't follow footsteps anymore. You're making your own. And that means losing the map that you were handed by people who never left the fucking village. Excuse my language. The version of you that was shown a certain type of love growing up, that love came with conditions and expectations, and it's not real enough for who you're becoming, because you don't want praise anymore. You just want your presence to be felt and respected. You want people who feel like truth, not an obligation. You want to be loved for how you see the world, not just for what you do in it. What's your occupation? You want relationships that can meet you. Hell, just even meeting you in the middle. And Spirit is moving away anything that delays who you're becoming in the month of April. And it might feel a little lonely at first. I say that all the time to my clients. Like, damn. I mean, I felt good, but now I'm lonely. But you're not lonely. You got you. You got the truth. You have your purpose, and you are spiritually aligned. And as you walk away from the systems and the patterns and the people who felt safe in your silence, you're going to notice one thing, you guys. You're going to start breathing differently. You're going to start talking differently. And you're going to start making decisions differently. You're finally becoming what you've always known about who you are. Just a freer, more rooted version. Rooted in your yes, rooted in your no, rooted in your calling, rooted in the knowledge that you were never meant to be small, just to be loved, right? And I know that's hard when it comes to family. Trust me, I get it, because guilt, you have these memories, the pressure to still be available for people. It's hard. But in the month of April, you're getting a permission slip from Spirit. I love that. You don't owe anyone access to the healed version of you who they traumatized. You can love them. You can honor your family, your bloodline. And you can do all of this while still breaking generational curses, right? But you need to be loyal to your purpose and not your pain. Because you weren't born to keep a tradition going. No, you were born to transform it. In April is showing you who you've outgrown, who you've been protecting, and who you are finally becoming. And it's not for validation. It's not for approval. This is personal for you because you've healed so much to keep living in this performance mode. Like, those two things can't even exist anymore. So if this month gets quiet, let it. If it gets emotional, let it. Because you're no longer trying to be understood by people who only ever saw the surface of you. Okay? And just know that everyone can't come with you. I think that's it. Y'all let me know in the comments how it resonates. And I'll talk to y'all real soon. Bye.